as a creative, there will always be more to learn, more projects to get done, and if you have a business, more money to be made. So how can we possibly feel successful? The very nature of being creative means that you're creating something that others haven't created before. This is exciting, but it also means there isn't a chart you can compare yourself to and know if you're successful or not. And that's why this week's Creatively Confident topic is 3 ways to feel successful as a creative. Hey friends, I'm Sarah from Ensign Insights. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I actually really struggled with this YouTube video, but I am going to leave in all of the bloopers and share with you the process. So you can see this first one, I chose these colors, I like them, but the gold wasn't working, the black definitely wasn't working either. This one I thought would be a great blend, but it was just not enough for me. And then this one, it just didn't stand out enough. It was okay, but not the best. And then this one is the best of all of these, but still wasn't exactly what I was looking for. And I realized I think what it is that the quote is too big for my paper size. Stick around to the end of the video to see what I finally did come up with and how you can download it for yourself. I will still be giving away this print. Read below for the official giveaway rules. Basically, you have to be a subscriber and answer the question in the comments below. How do you define success? All right, let's get into 3 ways to feel successful as a creative. While you enjoy watching my bloopers, because that's what success actually looks like. Number 1, define your own success. Success is going to look differently to everyone. We often use numbers to define success because they're easy and quantifiable. If someone has a certain number of followers or likes on a post on Instagram or on YouTube, that must mean they're successful, right? Or if you've made a certain amount of money, that's what makes you successful. So numbers don't always equal success. You have to decide what your goals are and how you're going to define success, and then work hard to achieve those goals. And then there are goals that you might accomplish that have no numerical value, but you can still be proud of them and feel successful about them. A few months ago on Instagram, someone messaged me saying they wish they could be successful like me one day. What they didn't know is that the night before I had been complaining to my husband, my poor husband, about how I wasn't successful. What this person saw of me looked successful to them, but because I felt like I was in a rut, I saw all the details of my life, I didn't see myself as successful. No matter how many people tell you that you're successful, you won't believe it until you feel it yourself. And that brings me to the next point. Number 2, stop comparing your success to other creatives. There are 2 sides of the coin with this one. On one side, we see others having success, and it's easy to feel like somehow we can't be successful because of it. I'm sure you felt that before, even though hearing me say it just sounds silly. On the other side of the coin, we look at others having success, and we may think that's the only way to do it to be successful. And it's actually the opposite. You're going to be the most successful when you are being true to you and what you're passionate about, not what someone else's success is. Some of that might look similar to others, but it won't be exactly the same when it's coming from you. For example, you may have seen my practice sheets for 26 ways to letter the alphabet. I know I am not the only person who has written a letter in multiple styles. Was I copying someone when I created it? No. It was how I experimented with finding my own style. And I knew that it worked for me and maybe it could help somebody else. I was really excited and really passionate about it, so I kept my eyes on my own paper, didn't look at anybody else, and I created something, and it has helped a lot of people. Number 3, Focus on who you are helping. When you're afraid to create something because you don't think it'll be successful or you're not good enough, just keep yourself going by thinking, if this helps one person, it will be worth it. Even if that one person is you, it's worth it. Can this guarantee that you'll make money you want or gain the likes or followers that you want? Maybe not, but it will help you feel successful no matter what the outcome is, so you can continue to try again and again to reach your goals. When I was creating my book, Fearless Lettering, I had a lot of struggles along the way, not only with production, but with my own self-confidence. I was creating something I had never seen before. I hardly had any sales in my Etsy shop, so I had no idea if I was putting so much time into something that wasn't going to sell at all. But all along the way, it was helping me feel more confident in my own lettering and life. That was worth it right there. If it was helping me so much, I knew it had the potential to help at least one other person, and that's what kept me going. And now that I've been selling Fearless Lettering for several months, I can tell you that it's been more successful than I expected or even had the confidence for in the beginning. But I've also put things out there that didn't sell at all, like 0 sales, on things I was excited about and I thought people would love. Does that mean I'm not successful? We have to separate ourselves with the product. So maybe the product wasn't successful, but we are successful because we were brave to try something new. And then we just get to keep trying. That's really all that success is. Try something different, try something new, market it a little bit different, change it a little bit so that it fits better for your following. But we'll never be successful if we only stick to what other people are doing. I am currently working on a new project that is once again different for me and pretty scary. I have found myself saying over and over, if this helps one person, it's going to be worth it. My husband was the one that pointed out that I said the same thing during the process of creating Fearless Lettering. So the point is, if it helps us be brave and put our creations out there, we have to do it. We'll never know if it will be successful until we try it. I can tell you by being brave and putting your work out there, it makes others brave. Yesterday when I was filming these videos, nothing was working. I was really frustrated. So I put it down for a minute. I got on Instagram to take a break, and the first post I saw was from my friend Boxroom Art, and he had posted some lettering that he wasn't completely happy with, but he was posting it anyways because of what he learned along the way. And that's really it, isn't it? It's all a process. And I was so grateful that he still posted that because he had no idea. At that moment, as I read that, it gave me the confidence. So it could be something as small as being brave enough to post your work on Instagram. It could be something as big as launching a new product or writing a book. But whatever it is, keep trying without getting discouraged. I believe, just like Ralph Waldo Emerson said, if we help one person breathe easier, that is success. And here you can see I decided to letter my shorter quote and use my iPad so it would be easier, right? But it ended up not being easier and I struggled for a while trying to figure out what kind of design I wanted, and it took me several tries. So that's the thing about success. It's not going to happen easily. You can have any goal that you want to reach, but just know it's not going to happen right away. So finally, I had this design that I loved. It was this morning instead of working on it last night. I went to bed, and this morning I woke up, and this is the final that I came up with. So I have offered this to you as a digital download on my blog. Click the link in the description to grab it for yourself. Thank you again so much for watching. Comment below how you would define success, and I will see you next week.